What's up, you guys? It's Susan Morad right back here on Clever News. And not long after Jojo Siwa proudly came out to her millions of fans, she was involved in a terrifying incident involving the police after paparazzi swatted her home for the sake of one photo. Jojo Siwa didn't get too much time to celebrate with her fans after coming out as a member of the LGBTQ+ community, as police swarmed her home on Saturday after receiving 911 calls faking an emergency. While taking to Instagram Live, Jojo and her friend videographer Nate shared details of the frightening incident that initially led Jojo to believe there was somebody actually inside her home. She began by explaining that her house got swatted, and for those of you who aren't familiar with the term, Jojo explained that she was basically pranked by someone who made a false emergency claim, saying, quote, "It's called swatting, where the media will actually call the police, so that way you have to come outside your house." Jojo and Nate then recalled, quote, "We were at our house and all of a sudden there was a whole bunch of police telling us to come outside the house. And we didn't know why. We went outside hands up like you have to." Once stepping outside of the house, Jojo then speculated that a paparazzi had, in fact, called the police. She said on Instagram Live, quote, "The police were saying that somebody had called and made a claim, and then all of a sudden, paparazzi came from around the corner." A spokesperson for the Los Angeles Police Department did confirm to Insider that officers had responded to a block on Saturday afternoon, but immediately found no evidence of trouble. While there is still no confirmation on who exactly called 911, swatting doesn't necessarily have to involve someone in the media making the call. But in this scenario, to Jojo it seemed pretty obvious. Jojo then went on to explain why she believes this happened, saying, "I recently told the internet how happy I was and told the internet that I am whatever I am. But since I recently came out to the internet, which is officially the term, the media is obviously very excited, which I love, and I love the support. However, you could have just hung outside my house and I would have eventually come outside." Jojo admitted that she felt especially bad considering there were about 50 police officers outside of her home, adding, "Those police could have had much better time spent somewhere else, actually helping somebody, instead of dealing with a fake claim from paparazzi. Literally just come ring my doorbell, paparazzi. I'll wave to you from my window." And it seems Jojo is even taking matters into her own hands, promising fans that more details would be revealed soon on her YouTube channel, and that she expects the person who called to face the consequences. She said, "I did record the whole thing. It's sad to me that that's what it took for somebody to want to take a picture. Never prank the police. That is the most wrong thing to do. It's very, very illegal. The people will get in a lot of trouble." Despite the scare, Jojo still appears to be on a high after receiving massive amounts of praise from fans and fellow celebrities for coming out as a member of the LGBTQ+ community. She also addressed the fact that while she came out, she still wasn't sure what to identify as.
I have thought about this, and the reason why I'm not ready to say this answer is because I don't really know this answer. I think humans are awesome.
Couldn't have said that better ourselves. And I've got to say, although Jojo was involved in a terrifying incident over the weekend, we're just glad there was no actual emergency to tend to. So for all you future fans or paps, next time you want a photo with Jojo, sometimes just asking is all it takes. And to see how fans reacted to Jojo officially confirming that she's part of the LGBTQ+ community, click right over here for another clever video. Then be sure to let me know your thoughts on Jojo having the police call to her house like this in the comments section below. I'm your host, Susan Morad. You can find me on Instagram at Susan_Morad. I'll catch you later. Bye guys.